Welcome to WorldBox. Alright, what we have here is obviously a dragon. Now, in this world, well, a dragon has light and roost and becomes the land itself, and civilization has formed on top of the land that is a dragon's body. As you can see here, the dragon head is ruled by the intelligent human. The dragon soldier has been colonized by the mighty orcs. The dragon spine, you can see, home of the hardy dwarfs. And of course the dragon tail is a dwelling of the elves. Beyond these four main species, we also have the hive that makes it's the home on the islands that used to be the dragon's wing. The lizard people, the goblins, and a few settlements. Now the kingdoms lives in peace, but one day an act of, of God has brought upon the civilization the power, the feeling of hatred that shattered that peace. Thus, end the age of peace and enters the age of war. Alright, that's good enough for the intro, I think. Yeah. Well, anyway, that is there's another one of the, WorldBox, some new WorldBox video, World Dominations, and what we have here is the Dragon World map. Now, as you can see, we have the four main kingdoms and the three modded kingdoms. Well, let me explain a little bit. So in this specific like hang on, let me right in this specific scenario, right, I let in this game mode, perhaps that I say, I have let all of the cultures developed to its maximum level, so that and of course to the maximum potential of each kingdom. Whoever can grab the most land is just up to them, but at the very least they all are fully developed in terms of culture. I will let them fight among each other, and in the end there will only be one who come out on top. Well, maybe one or two, depends, but usually there's only one. Yeah. Simple, really. Simple, but quite effective. Now, as you can see, the Dragon Soldiers and Dragon Spine are the two most populous kingdoms, Orc and Dwarfs respectively, which means they're gonna have a lot of advantage. But that doesn't mean that other kingdoms are totally helpless. So far, I think the kingdoms still are trying to function in the same way that it has been for thousands of years. But look at this. Look at the total hatred that each kingdom has for each other. It's only a matter of time before a slip up in diplomacy create something that couldn't be reconciled. Anyway, as we zoom in onto the dragon's head, you can see that the human have quite developed that region. The nodes are well defended by watchtowers. The dragon soldiers well fortified. And the orderly dragon spine. Not much to say about the elves, really. In addition to the dragon's body, we also have a few other islands. This one is controlled by the orcs. This one is, pretty cool, pretty neat little island. This kingdom here, the hive, what is a modded one, does actually control several islands. Have actually managed to build. Oh, here we go. The seed of hatred begins with the two most populous kingdoms. This could be good for the other less populous kingdoms, as these two kind of fight each other, and reduce their effectiveness. Anyway, dragon soldiers, the orcs, have declared war on both the dragon's spine and the dragon's tail, the elves and the dwarf respectively. Dragon's spine also declared war on the dragon's tail. Now I don't know about you, but a double front war is not good. The goblins have also entered the fray with the Geknin declaring war on dragon's spine. It seems that the dwarfs have the dragon soldier also dragging in the human from the dragon head. The dwarfs, simultaneously attacked by several kingdoms at once, has now fallen into a state of disrepair. However, the elves is also doing pretty badly in the war. Most of the settlement here is already destroyed, and there's not much of anything they can do to stop the advance of other kingdoms. It seems that the orcs have also not come prepared for the situation, being attacked as well. They're also taking heavy damage, but they seems to be much better at taking it than others. The human are also doing pretty badly. War has not been kind for any of the race, but you could see some of them have been trying their best to get the most out of the situation. So far, I only see the dragon soldiers and dragon spine doing rather good. Dragon soldier quite far ahead in terms of population. Dragon's tail has already been destroyed, as you can see here. Next would probably be dragon's head. The human could not escape strength, the wrath of the orcs. Meanwhile, the dwarves are also not faring well either. Oh, as the orcs. No, wait, are these even orcs? Yes, they are. As the orcs flood in to the dwarven territory. Oh, both the dragon head and dragon spine are already down to the single digit. And Dragon's spine is down. Dragon's head probably gonna be next. I see that they have the last of their survivors have already evacuated to this ship here, but I don't think they can survive. I don't think the civilization can survive. It is up to the orcs to taken over the entire body of the dragon's den. They've also destroyed the homeland of the hive people. Oh, but surprise! An attack destroyed a newly built orc village. It seems the hive was able to defend against the orcs' advance, at least retreating into this remote position. I'm not sure what's happening here. Like, it said that there are 30 people in this village. That is, although the territory is just like one tile. Okay, I mean, but there are no buildings. Where are the buildings? I'm not sure what's happening there. I think just like a ghost territory. But who knows? Kingdom of Dragon's Head is well, still exists in Remnant. There are people left stranded somewhere, but I doubt that they will have the opportunity to return to their homeland. Oh, surprise! The goblin from Geknen have actually come and harass this settlement here from the orcs. I mean, mostly a failure, but it managed to do quite a lot of damage. It brought a lot of attention. Although I'm not sure if that is a good thing. The lizard faction Spear of Esne or Esne has not been quite involved in the war. So managed to get off pretty unscathed. Oh, the human have breathe. It's the last breath. There we go. One is a noun, the other is a verb. Anyway, back to the lizard that managed to secure the old dwarven settlement on the island and built themselves a nice village. Oh no! Well, it seems that this is gonna be the end for the goblins. So that bold move of attacking the orcish settlement was not something that they should have done. Perhaps could have stayed out of their way. The last goblins are left to starve. Gee, what is starve? Starve on the island of the lizard, as they refuse to eat. Alright. Well. Oh, okay. So it seems that the orcs have decided that, conquering the dragon's body alone is not enough. And they're now setting off to conquer new land. And the newest victim is now the Asdum Kingdom, ruled by the Hive. The village of Gadum. Newly rebuilt. Might be the next victim. Spear of Esne have also declared war on Esdum Kingdom. Being attacked by both of the other. I mean, there are only 3 countries on this world left, and being attacked by the only other 2 kingdoms is probably not good. And the Orc have made quick work of the village of Gadum, leaving, and of course this village too, of Matil, leaving the Esdum Kingdom with only its capital. Pretty undefended. The dragon soldiers also is also setting its sight on the Spear of Esne. Uh-oh. Trouble's brewing. Esdum Kingdom managed to fend off against an attack by the hostile Spear of Esne. But I don't think they can survive another one. Now the main invasion force has arrived from Dragon Soldier. We have a giant here. The forces of Esdum Kingdom was not able to defend themselves. I think this is the last man. It's a king, Dear Bomb. He's a 3,000-year-old immortal, and he has died for his country valiantly. But at last, it was impossible. Spear of Esne has also been destroyed, so you know, Esdum Kingdom. And there we have it. Some might say that it's predictable that the hostile and yet very resilient orcs will eventually rule the world. But, you know, it could have happened differently. You know, the dwarf could have made a different choice and not be attacked by multiple kingdoms at once. And so could have, you know, been more of a trouble to the orcs. But hey, this is how the story goes, at least in this iteration of the world. Well, that's gonna be it for this video. The winner is, of course, the orcs. Sorta expected, but of course, if you want to, you know, seek to change fate, I mean, you could also kind of download your this map, as I will put it into the description. Now, of course, you gotta have to put in the kingdoms yourselves, and you know, the mod. It also, you know, gotta be a problem if you don't understand how to like download it or install it, which is probably well, I will also put that in the description. Also, you know, the link to the mod. There will also be like a guide on how to install it on the mod page, so you know, you could actually kind of figure that out yourself. Pretty simple. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Hope you guys like it. I'm out.